are back with Argentina versus England. We are ready to go. It's certainly I don't know if we'll have that. Argentina 2-1 underdogs. I don't buy that. Almost time for the national anthem. And yeah, well, here's an idea. Don't do things that are gonna get you a red card. It's that simple. People used to drink out of that thing. England be the ones to finally put a stop to the tyranny of Argentina. They're using Michael Buffer. Well, let's get ready to rumble. Really? Let's get ready to fumble. It is. And this is the upgraded bracket right here, right now. Who will go to the top and who will go to the bottom in the middle? Find out by 5 o'clock. Yeah, Kappa went out and Marijuana back in the 80s, and any other, like all the red codes and all the kickouts and all the failures in the 2000s, you'll hear right here and now. Let's worry about who can win, Argentina or England. Time for the national anthem. We have 6 minutes before kickoff. Time to hear God Save the King again. Are you gonna play it? I can barely hear the song. You can barely hear God Save the King because the crowd is so loud. I cannot even hear. Yeah, you can hear it now, I guess, but I can just hear the crowd is so loud. It's either you're going to go from here to Miami Gardens or you're going to East Rutherford. Yeah, we finally get a rivalry matchup in here. Like, the crowd was loud. Absolutely ridiculous. And they kind of like down, man. Like, not a great manager in my opinion. If you sit there and like the first thing you come up with like questioning the refs. Like, oh, how could the refs qualify the ref a World Cup game? Pretty sure the refs are just fouls and right? Fantasy games is everyone's in. See how it's gonna go. Anthony Gordon just has that most like stereotypical like head that you would see if you think about an Englishman. question. And we have started, and Argentina got the ball right now. England gets the ball off of that throw in for them. They got the ball on the defensive side of the pitch. Let's no. Cape Verde didn't push them like Argentina didn't. Like they scored once and dared Cape Verde score back. When that happened, Argentina scored again, and they dared them again, and then they did. Same thing with Switzerland. They were down to 10 men. It was 1-1, and Switzerland and Argentina didn't even fucking try until we got to like the second half, after the break in extra time. That should have been a yellow. Gotta press. Don't let Messi get the ball and press. And of course, if Argentina was to score, then the question you have to ask yourself is like, if Argentina scores first, if they score, will they do what they did against Switzerland and Cape Verde and just hold back and try to see if England can score on them? That's all they've done outside of the Egypt game, where Egypt played better than them, and they got help winning that game. Pull them away. Pull you guys away. Dude, get the Argentina players away from the English players. Like, the ref needs to start policing this. That should have been a yellow card. That's what VAR is for. VAR should check this shit and say, yellow card, yellow card. There better be some yellow red cards coming in this one if that's how they're going to play. But something here, maybe nice pass through. Good stop there. Good defense by Argentina. That ball should have went out. Argentina's got the chance here, but nothing. Gonna make sure Messi does not get the ball. Like Egypt had the blueprint for Messi early on. He gets the ball, you close in him. You get like three guys on him. He can't do anything. He has to pass the ball away. And the 1 second they left the Messi open, he was able to shoot. He was able to shoot and score. Very chippy. Oh, he's sorry, man. It's something that the referees are gonna have to get a hold because if they, then we're gonna see a bunch of cards. And honestly, the dude took an elbow, like got Bellingham in the back. No, oh, that should have been VAR. Should have came in and said that needs a yellow card. I don't know if they can do that, but it should have been because that dude like knocked him in the back of the neck. That's what VAR should be for. Ref doesn't see it. They should be able to come in and be like, hey, listen, assess a yellow. They should be able to give reds because I think that's a little egregious, and you can. But a yellow should be assessed on dangerous shots like that. Good cross there. Declan Rice, the corner. Okay, that's slow simulating there. What are you doing, dude? That's no foul. You literally took like the defender's on you, but you literally just pull your body because he has his arms wrapped around. That's not a foul, man. That's you being dumb. Like, what are you doing? That was just dumb. Trying to draw a foul, but like the dude's wrapped around you, and you're literally pulling him out with your body. Either he's gonna come down with you, or he's gonna let you go, and you're gonna fall down and look like a bigger idiot. Yeah, don't let him be in the back, like defensive pitch like that. Get on him. Six, 6-2, England. A foul on Argentina. Argentina has more fouls going their way right now with 4 compared to 2 for England. So anyone's saying that they were automatically going to make this for Argentina, you already they're being proved wrong right now. But it's early. That was dumb. Like that was a like I could see from this angle that dude was trying. That's a that's a bad foul. As long as that whole box themselves. No shot yet. Not surprised whatsoever. and he gets it right to the goalkeeper. But that's not really a shot, in my opinion. Not at all. Like he just barely kept it in from going out via goal kick anyway. So England versus I don't know who the hell that was. They just showed some random dude. What the hell was that? That should be a foul, but they're not going to call it. That was a little simulated. Like Anderson was already falling before he actually ran into somebody. The other guy didn't touch him. And Anderson holding on to the dude was stupid. At least he's trying to police the match, except unlike some of these refs have done. He's not just like, oh, no, look away or whatever. He's actually trying to like talk to these guys and tell them to stop this shit. There have been probably 5 fouls and six, like 5 and 4 on fouls. 4 fouls each. Okay, 8 fouls in the first 10 minutes. They're like, guys, we don't want to see people like teams going out there beating the hell out of each other. That dude just fell on his ass, like trying to like control the ball. Definitely way offside. Like you didn't even need the people in the booth to tell you that there was offside. That dude was offside by like like 5, 6 people. Hmm? And England is on the run here. England is on the run. Can they score? Just completely nobody around. Nobody around to help him. All the Argentinian backfielders were able to just swarm him and stop that. Now it's Argentina's turn. And that cross just went absolutely nowhere. Gets saved before it goes out. It wasn't going to go out either. Definitely looked like it was about to go up, but they curtailed and was slowed down again. Just take a breath as we're going to see who can score first. the thing though. This is definitely, you can tell this is a semifinal or final, like a major game against some of the top teams, because some of the lower ranked teams you're not going to have like that and all come together and be able to make that stop there. But here, Argentina, England, you're not going to get that easy. That should be a foul. That should be a card right there. He's sweating. Not a foul at all. If you're going to go the other way, you can't say it about Messi either. That's a foul. Five fouls, three fouls, zero shots each. Nothing's going to come easy in this match. And to be fair, like yesterday, nothing really came easy to Spain. Yeah, they got that one penalty and they did get that other goal, but it still wasn't easy. Not gonna. I don't think we're gonna see a game in thing where it's gonna. We're gonna see like 20 shots to 5, 20 shots to 2. And I lost it for a minute. Not really. Yeah, you can definitely tell that these some of the two of the best teams in the world, supposedly. You know, Argentina hasn't played like it. That's a foul. If anyone's expecting to have a super high score game or something, I can really see this one going 1-0 or 1-1 penalties. I could definitely see this go 1-0 penalties and 1-1 penalties and 1-0 penalties, 1-0 win. Good defense by Argentina, man. You're getting some good footballing from England, but Argentina just closing in on them. They're just like closing in, not letting anything through. 46, 47%, and 7% in contest. Nice try, but nice save. That's the first shot of the game, in my opinion. That is like the first shot. They want to count it a shot or not. That was like a shot. Whoever scores first needs to if there's a score, needs to absolutely care not sit back and poke the bus. They need to sit there and they need to try to get a second one, try to get a third one, shut the other team down. On the run here. Not enough for running up though for Argentina. 2 in the box, 3 in the box, 4 in the end. Not happening. The offsides, man. Nothing is going to come easy here. Somebody gets a penalty. Officially no shots, even though that one felt like it should have been, but you know. That should have been a penalty, and he's cut. Oh, right on, that hurts. Go burn there. Argentina with a run here, maybe? Good block, though. Very good block. Very good block. And Argentina in the middle of the pitch right now can't get anything coming in so far, but it doesn't matter. It's nil. So, no, it's not really. As soon as Messi gets that ball, you gotta just be on him. You gotta be on him immediately. Alistair took a nice old kick to the leg. He got the ball. He did poke it away somewhat. Take your spray and spray where you want the ball to be. First corner going to Argentina. Shouldn't be allowed in. You shouldn't be allowed near the goalkeeper during a corner. That's impeding the goalkeeper. Again, you should not be allowed to touch the goalkeeper or be near the goalkeeper. Yep. Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed. It'd be like a little mini land or something. I don't know, but like, if you are, should not be like. Honestly, nobody should be past like for a corner kick. Nobody should be allowed past the penalty spot. That should be you should have to be in front of behind in front. Like the penalty spot should have to be in front of you. You should not be behind or like nah. The penalty spot, it's like that's where you should be at. Nobody should be allowed to touch the goalkeeper. Any of that stuff. Like it's ridiculous if you do it any other way. Stop on man. A hydration break. Now the MLS has a commercial. We're at the end of the World Cup. End of the World Cup. Now we have that can we kick it ball. Agree. This is Kevin Durant. Like an active basketball skill that haven't owned. No, that's not the game. You have to be retired, not you cannot be an active player. I want to be in a different sport. Anybody upset about the hydration break? You can not surprise me if it happened in Morocco in the there's no way that FIFA that and go. You know what? We gotta like gotta get that money. We gotta make that money. Thing when it comes to like this World Cup, this these semifinals. This is like we haven't like which team will have the composure and the energy to get to the last game. We would usually at this time be at the finals. This would be like the finals and the semi. The finals would have been done already. This would be the finals. But here we are, only at the semis with one game guaranteed for each team left after this. Question is, where would each team be going? And no, France was not robbed of the semis. You gotta start calling some. You gotta start putting some flags out, man. You gotta start. You gotta start throwing some hit pulling some cards up, man. Argentina not playing the best either, which again, they have like Argentina has not looked good in any of the knockout round games at all. Like, what does the fourth official actually do besides just get yelled out by the coaches if something doesn't go the coach's way? Don't have time to argue with the referees if they're like nobody's gonna sit there unless the ref makes them. 6 fouls each. This is a pretty even game when it comes to fouls so far. being called. Many missed. Both sides have had fouls that have not been called. The one that went the elbow to the back of Jude Bellingham's head, that should have been fucking match stop. That should have been a yellow card assessed. Don't want to leave Messi on, but you also want to leave just rifled that to the other end of the end of the pitch. What the fuck? I know when he's trying to get it into there, but he just rifled that. I mean, you might have a cannon for a leg, man, but you gotta dial it back. That power. Like, holy hell, man. I would not tempt fate like that. I would not tempt fate at all. Like, honestly, if Argentina would have been able to get that and capitalize on it for a goal, that would have been like, oh, Argentina's like, you're screwing. No, that would have been the goalkeeper being dumb. That's got to be a yellow card. Right? Nope, we're just going to get the stuff out. A set piece free kick right outside the box for England. Yep, definitely. That's a penalty. That's a foul all day. Like, they weren't even playing for the ball. That's a foul. If it would have been in the box, that would have been a penalty, no issue. England with a set piece. Can they score here? This ain't a bad spot either. If you can angle it right, you can get a goal from here. I wonder why the goalkeeper for Argentina has the Argentina flag shaved in his head, but it's like it's on its side. Like it's blue, the middle piece, white with the sun, and then another set of blue instead of having it done like the actual flag. Uh, oh, so close. Yeah, that should have been probably a foul and called it back, but he missed it anyway. So if that would have been a goal, they probably would have called it back because of that shove. The reason they didn't call anything because it was a goal kick on away, and you were gonna get a goal kick anyway. So that's probably why they didn't call anything. Let the play go through, and then you can call it back and get a goal kick and see what you do from there. This referee really doesn't want to pull out his cards, man. He really doesn't. That moment there where he went to do something, Messi just happened to be there. He's really gonna be that people are gonna take a picture of that and be like, look at him giving Messi a side hug, man. That's a foul. This is a very chippy game. It's 8 fouls to 6. So anyone saying that he was gonna favor Argentina, so far it's pretty even, but Argentina's committed the more fouls that have been called. There have been fouls that haven't been called, and it's been on both sides. So, oh, and he just kicked it too far himself. Oh, still got a chance here. And the cross is just so high, man. I would have let that go out. I would have just let that go out. There's no reason. Kick it. Spence got a chance here. Spence is fighting, man. Spence is fighting. What's Kane at? That's another shot. Oh my. Spence is doing great. Bellingham is doing great. And, they're frustrating the defense of Argentina, which is what you need to do. That should be a yellow probably too. Kicked him right in the back of the leg. That should be a yellow. Wearing down that Argentina defense is what they're doing right now. Not really. It's basically like a different kind of corner. You could shoot from here. You literally can get a goal from here. I would have Harry Kane here, but that's just me. You definitely want to try and get this. If you can get this in, that's amazing. I would. Can he? That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Really, make wearing out that defense for get there barely. Messi's trying. Yeah, they're gonna start fighting. It's here comes the first card. Stop them. Get the other refs in here or something. Get everybody back. Just get everybody fucking back and cool down for a minute. Holy hell, man. Yo, 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 yo. Probably get the fucking referees. We're gonna see a red soon if people don't stop. Who got the yellow? I have no idea, but that's the first yellow that was gonna come. It has been very chippy. England got the yellow, obviously, but it's really been. Anderson, I guess, got the card. Ain't. No. It could have been either one of them. It could have been Spence. Spence also got Messi in the back. They might have to VAR that just to see if that foul was actually on Spence because he got Messi in the back. I think before Spence got him, before and the other guy got him. Very chippy game. He knew it was going to be. I was 8 years old. I wouldn't have known anything. There was nothing there. Send it back to Messi so Messi can try and run it in. That was nothing. High on Messi. Missed it. Didn't touch any. It didn't even come close. Nope, that missed. Didn't take a touch, and he's like, "Oh, it's like Pittsburgh wasn't even come close." Wow. It was beat, but it was he was beat because it was so far away. Argentina got it again. 2 shots to 1, 7 fouls to 9, and a yellow for England. The referee has definitely let a lot go, and there should have been a couple more yellows. I get they don't want it. They want a game flow. They want these matches to end like in 2 hours. They want these matches to go about 2 hours. Extra time obviously is always going to be a thing, but they want regulation to end at 2 hours. And if you're stopping the play every 5 minutes to issue a yellow and possibly a red, the game's going to take another half an hour. It's all about the game flow. Why you don't see that many or matches that or things that should be VAR checked. We don't look at that because it will drag the game out for another half an hour to an hour, and they don't want that. And get it out of here. All the way to the middle of the pitch. 193 to 140 passes. It's been a pretty even matchup so far. The question will be, if Argentina scores first, will they do what they did with Cape Verde and Switzerland and just back off, try to park the bus, and basically dare England to score on them? Or if England scores first, will they try to go for a second one, or are they going to try and park the bus too? because you only need one goal to win. That's how Argentina, for the most part, has treated every the knockout stages, but the Egypt game, because they were down in majority of that game and they had to fight to come back, even though they got a lot of help. But like Argentina and Cape Verde, they won. They scored one, and then they just sat back and was like, "Yeah, we'll see if you can score on us." That's how it goes. Not getting anything good in this matchup for sure. Like nothing's coming easy for these guys. Thing about the World Cup, it's like in the group stage, you see a lot of matches where it's like, yeah, that's an easy shot. That's too easy. That's too easy. That's too easy. And now it's like you have to fight and claw just to get a goal, which is good. Is that a yellow on Argentina? Yes, it is. And everyone's saying, oh, this guy was going to favor Argentina. He's Messi's favorite referee. Dude, this match has been pretty even, and Argentina has more fouls on them than England does. Martinez gets a yellow. If anybody gets sent off in this match, this will be their final match in the World Cup because either the team wins or not. They are going to miss the semi. Oh, so somebody did get. He's going to be sent off. Let's suspend it. Yeah, got to keep yourself on side though. Nice stop there. That's another foul. Bellingham's got the speed going. He's going to get tripped up. That's. I don't know about that one. And outside of the elbow to the back of Bellingham's head, like 5 minutes in, which should have been a yellow card, which the referee didn't see, and VAR should have stepped in and said, "Hey, that needs to be looked at." Which I don't know if they can do that or not. Um, it's been a pretty even matchup. Both teams are not going into this. It's a messy game. It's a messy game for sure. They are and I don't mean messy like Lionel Messi. I mean messy as SSY. Neither team is playing these. Team is being like nice. Neither team is being nice. It is a very chippy game. Even though the last time England and Argentina faced off in the World Cup, it was none of these players were born. Like none of these players were born or were just baby infants. So it's a lot of these guys just. So I know exactly what they're doing. I meant messy as in it's a mess. Like it's been a mess. Everyone's been like there's been 17 fouls. I'm sorry, 18 fouls and 2 yellows in the first half. It's definitely been a very chippy game, and there could be a lot more fouls and probably 1 or 2 more yellows per team. I haven't you haven't even heard Kane's name be called at all. It's on the U.S. broadcast. Yeah, you don't like no matter if you win or lose, you still got one more match to play. You either going to East Rutherford, New Jersey, or you're going to Miami Gardens. And you don't get that one extra day of rest, even though Spain and France both have an extra day of rest compared to you. That's a foul. An issue you're going to see on social media, even though it's 0-0 going into the second half, which I didn't. try. I think the first time Kane's name is mentioned at all in this matchup so far has been that right there. Who, like, the question is going to be with this, especially what happened in the Switzerland game. The two guys sitting on yellows in this matchup for each team, are they going to get subbed out at halftime? That's what you got to ask yourself. Is Martinez and Anderson going to be subbed out because they both of them are sitting on a yellow? They get another yellow, that's a red, they're out, and the team's down to 10 men. 11 fouls to 7, 2 shots to 1, both have a yellow card. It's only the first half. If any like skullduggery is going to happen, it would be in the second for sure. Because you can't win. You can't win a. You can't lose. Like win or lose in the first half. Technically, it's always that second half. That's when it's going to be like. Nobody did anything. Everyone just sat. He's like, "Come on, guys, what are you doing?" Even half, basically. Fouls have been about even though it's more on Argentina right now. Everything's been pretty even. It's been about an evenish game. Google's been doing a heck of a job for it with them. Didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. Just keep playing. You don't have time to complain to the referee because if you do, you're basically going to handicap your own team, and you never know what that could do. It's 12 fouls on Argentina. Anyone's saying, even if Argentina happens to win this match and say they just win it 1-0, they got the lucky shot in and they win. There are people who are gonna be like, "Oh my God!" They favored Argentina because this wasn't called or that wasn't called. When holy hell, the fouls have gone are so far more for Argentina than there are England. Both have a yellow, of course. Deflection was gonna do nothing there, and that's gonna be halftime. A very even matchup here. Nobody has the advantage going into halftime, but honestly, you should have expected that. You should have expected that. Messi's had a couple touches. Kane only had one touch in that entire first half. Bellingham's had a couple touches, but neither team can. And this is what I expected out of a semifinals match, right here. Here we go already. Yeah, not a single shot. Well, no. England does have one shot on target according to my little thing here. It's two shots each. Argentina has 0 on target, and England got 1 on target. Good grief. People are so, here we go already. People are like, oh, favoring. Yeah, that's the only thing that should have been there was that elbow to the back of the dude number 8 said. That should have been a foul. That should have been a red card. He literally went in and struck him with his forearm, and it's all because the referee didn't see it. It's like that's dumb. No one's actually watching this anywhere. All these people are like, oh, Argentina's getting no fouls called against them. It's all getting. It's like, Argentina has 12 fouls. England only has 7. 19 fouls, and Argentina's gotten the majority of them. 19 fouls. England's only had 7 of them. Like World Cup like that stolen. What are they stealing? Nobody scored. Not a single person scored. I don't even know what the shots. Like I guess that it says on this little thing here, 2 shots for England, 2 shots for Argentina, 1 on target for England. So I guess that cross that looked like it was supposed to be passed was a shot. Neither team has really had a good shot on goal. Good grief. Uh, Probably not. Like I know Didier Deschamps is like this was his final World Cup. This is his final thing to do with the national team. But the fact that he goes out there and is like, oh, questioning, oh, are those referees qualified for refereeing a semifinal in the World Cup? Instead of going, yeah, we kind of didn't play well tonight, so that's all on us. Nope, nope, nope. Just blame the referees. It's like, what are we doing here? You know, because of this matchup though in the second half, the way it's been like chippy and like we've had 2 yellow cards and everything. England and Argentina hold the World Cup record for game with the most fouls, which was 56 fouls in 2002 spot clash. Like someone spot the referee and gets fouled and fight some. Maybe, probably. God. Yeah, there's something like there's a lot of fouls that should have been called in both ends, and it just hasn't happened. Like 19, like this. I swear, people like I don't watch soccer football all the time, and I haven't really in the since in a while. But like these people not understanding that the guy from Switzerland, Ebola, who got a second yellow, and that 2 yellows make a red, is just so freaking annoying. And now I have this laptop now. When the Premier League and them stuff around, we could do some watch alongs for the Premier League, maybe. Maybe if Leeds is on at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon my time, that'd be cool. Or Manchester City, Manchester United. I don't know. I'm gonna probably check out an MLS game. Toronto and Montreal play tomorrow, so I might do that one. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? I did not expect to see a goal in the first half. Nottingham Forest is signing Xavier Schlager as free agent. 26-year-old Austrian midfielder rejected right back Leeds, the new European club, for NFFC. 2 years plus 1 year, 2 plus 1 year contract after strong World Cup. Brings quality leadership experience, medical this week for Atletico FC. So Nottingham Forest got themselves a new player. It looks like. I don't know. It just showed up on my feed here that happened. Well, Liverpool looking to try and get Bacola to Anfield. Liverpool trying to get Bacola from PSG. Dude, with how chippy it's beginning, if we don't see a punch in the second half, I will be surprised. If like we saw some shoving, we saw people starting to get shoving and everything. If we don't see a punch, I would be absolutely surprised. Or some kind of something else. That should have been a foul. I swear, people won't be satisfied. Would not be satisfied with a match of Argentina unless every member of Argentina got at least one yellow, and one of those yellows, and a couple of those guys get sent off. That's literally how it is with this. Is that people are like so like, yeah, this definitely feels like a this definitely feels like a match where you need to have a referee that is on the one side of the pitch and a referee on the other side of the pitch to watch to see what happens, because there was like these both of these teams are going at each other very hard. Like, they're not even really doing the third place match. Is not getting any coverage. I don't think it's gonna be on Fubo. Uh, because he can't AEW. People like bring back Gold Dust AEW. He can't do that. Bring back Gold Dust. You could have to call it something else. So hopefully, if he has come back for any matches, stop taking half the space and play and like, do the whole like play something else, man. So yeah, the only Looks like Buddy Matthews might be back. The dictator has fallen. Dictator will not play for the World Cup. God, I hate this Wells Fargo commercial. God, man, Christian Pulisic is just cringy in it. It's not even fun. That is the most cringe thing ever. Uh, the fact that we're going to be in the finals on Sunday and the halftime is going to be 30 minutes long instead of 15. Oh, final. They're not even advertising the third place game because it's not going to be on Fox. It's going to be on Fubo, apparently. That is an ugly, messy head I'm seeing. Second half started. DC aren't even bothering about the FIFA bronze final. I don't think anyone. Like, it's time for the game. Second half. Yeah, I don't think, and it's like again, who cares about the bronze final? Who cares about the third place game? That's not the game anyone cares about. All we want to see is who's gonna pick that ugly trophy up. I've always thought that World Cup trophy is ugly, but I guess it's better than the original, which isn't around anymore. That little angel thing that was an actual cup. That was ugly too. They need to have like a big, like Champions League type cup. Why are we getting this like little gold statue thing as your champion, your trophy for the World Cup final? 66 World Cup was the first time all matches were actually put on TV. Well, it's been intense. It's been very chippy, and we who gets this? Yeah, I get it, but it's still ugly. Like the all the like even the MLS Cup, like well the current MLS Cup, the original one was ugly. The second one was okay, but the big cup now, all these ones that have these big giant cups, like the Premier League and all like League One and all these other ones, get these big, huge, giant trophy cups. I think those look better than the World Cup trophy. That's just me. That's just me. Like Kane first, Kane gets like oh no one's there yet. He's like getting covered up. There's four Englishmen around him. Middle of the pitch still. You don't want to be too aggressive. You know what? I don't think I've seen a like red card in this tournament that's been like straight up pulled that hasn't been checked but hasn't been given after a VAR check. Like I don't think there's been a single red card in this entire tournament that was not from a VAR check. Anderson's still out there. The guy from like the guys with the two who are sitting on the yellows from this matchup are still in the game. I think it's Martinez is his name. And Anderson are both still out there. So both of those two have to play. They can't play aggressive because if they do, they're out. Pickford save. Not a chance. I don't know. We have to see that one. Missed it. I don't even know how you call that to give them a corner out of that. There was nothing there. Yeah, they changed it. I was gonna say there was no corner. The ball didn't touch anybody. Oh, they're gonna give it to him anyway. Whatever. And they're not going to actually go with a traditional corner. They're gonna kick it all the way to the top of the box. Nothing there. Argentina still got a chance here. Messi's got it. And they're going to tangle in, but no, was really nothing there. The ball was already out before they fell over. Can't even really call that a foul. Both of them were tangling, but ball was pretty much over the line before they fell over. Oh no, you got hit. Damn cats, man. Hey, nothing there. Fence is going in. Eyeline shot. Nothing there. Look at like the beacons of Gondor. That's funny. A little too far on that one. I wish I knew the stats on touches, and I'm pretty sure Harry Kane's only touched the ball once, maybe twice. This entire matchup so far. There he is right there. That's the first clean thing I'm pretty sure Harry Kane's got to do in this entire matchup. It's my thing too. It's like this is the semifinals. There is no way that either team should have someone trying to be a hero and try to take it in themselves. Almost got a steal in the box. It's not the play. It's the play of the game if he gets the ball there. The nice stop. Spence gets that out of there. Wasn't Spence wearing like that job thing? Now he's not anymore. Another yellow. That is definitely dangerous. There you have both center backs with a yellow card. Yeah, that should not be something you do, but that's definitely a yellow. Oh my God! If Anderson would have got that, that's a goal. Like if he could just get that nutmeg that between the Argentinian player. Romero's got one now too. That's not good. Those guys are supposed to play aggressive. They're supposed to try and prevent. That's a yellow. That's gonna be a red on somebody maybe. And if I'm thinking England, I'm trying to get those guys to get another yellow so they're out, and then it'd be like down to 10 men, maybe down to 9 men. Don't pull what dumbass did in the Switzerland game, but like do what you can to like draw another massive foul on them, and guess what? Red card coming. Get Dynamite to do tonight too, which that'll be something. It wouldn't matter. The play was supposed to be done. Ref was trying to stop the match, and by the time Spence got hit, the play was supposed to be dead anyway. The play was supposed to be dead anyway. They get it out. Argentina still has it. They have a chance here. Maybe. No. Still outside the box. And just completely shoots that too high. Trying to control your power for a cross like that's very difficult, it seems like. Or we'll see. Yeah. We have 2 games left after this. 104. Now, when they go to 64, which eventually we'll do, even if it's on 2030, that's going to be so many more games. And how are they going to get an entire set of group stages? I don't know. Oh, he tried to clear it, didn't get it. Gordon got it. We got a goal. Argentina is down and England is up 1-0. What a shot. The man, I tell you again, Gordon has that face. Whenever you see the stereotypical things like an animation or something of an Englishman, Gordon looks like that's what Gordon looks like. He looks like a guy that if you say Englishman, he has that like stereotypical look to him. But he is the first man to score here. Now the question has to be, what will Argentina do? And David Beckham looks happy, so happy to see his Englishman. Onside by a mile. Tried to bicycle kick that out of there. Onside again. Had to double freeze it because of the onside. Nice one there. Ding! If Argentina wins this, then the final, like it'll be crazy. If it's Spain and England in the finals, then the third place match will be a rematch from the finals of the last World Cup. Now England's got to press for a second goal. They can't just fall asleep and let Argentina score, and they can't play let's park the bus. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. There's so much time left. You do not want to give up a goal to Argentina. Oh my gosh. But like having this here and be able to just be able to put my cold hand or something. It's been a good. That was a good shot though. If England scores again, it's gonna have to be one of those things that Argentina can't wait till like the 70th, 80th minute to play desperate. They'll have to play desperate immediately. Faces. Oh, so close there. Messi's got a chance here to do something to take him back. Oh man, I'm surprised that wasn't a penalty, but close. Nice tackle by Spence. Wasn't Spence wearing a mouth guard, or was I thinking about somebody else? I guess Spence was wearing like some kind of like mouth guard thing, like chin guard. And now he's not. That was a great stop. That it wasn't called for a penalty, which I'm sure people were like, "Oh, it was a penalty." It wasn't. They didn't call it. Oh, great shot, great there. 3 corners to one. They're not going to go into the box. They're not going into the box for a penalty. Not penalty, but like a corner. They're kicking it to the top of the box, above the box, I should say. Interesting. I was gonna say he's not wearing that jaw guard anymore. I wonder what's up. Like maybe he's cleared not to wear it anymore. First time I've ever seen anybody actually wear one of those in the World Cup. Like any type of sport, it's like, oh, that's an interesting thing. So you have a broken jaw or like some kind of jaw issue. Just put a guard on it. Didn't know those things existed. Ugh. Argentina is pushing now, and they have to. If England's got to get the ball off of Argentina though. Don't even give them a shot. Boom, just a little cute. Ding. David Beckham wants to see England do what he could not, and that is to win the World Cup. Make it to the finals, have a chance against Spain. And I think Spain's probably a heavy favorite against England if that happens. I don't know. We'll have to wait till we get this match done. Stop being cute. Almost lost his balance there and gave up a goal. That would have been stupid. Why are we being so stupid? You're the goalkeeper. Pick the fucking ball up. Like, holy fuck. Like, when the ball's in the box and you see somebody from the other team coming to you as the goalkeeper, pick the fucking ball up. They have to leave the box and then you can do what you want with it. Stop being fucking cute with the ball. I'm so annoyed by that, seeing it so many times. Oh my god. And nothing there. Argentina is pushing right now, and they need England needs a break to get this ball out of their side of the pitch. This is all because the goalkeeper decided he didn't want to pick the ball up when Argentina was bailing in on him. Oh, let me just kick it out to my teammate here. Even though Argentina is all over us and nearly cost us the goal because I almost fell on my ass trying to get the ball away from me. Like, what the hell are you doing? They needed that. England needed that to happen where he just shoots that ball out, and it's now going to be a goal kick. They absolutely needed that. You literally see. He's onside by like 10 miles, man. What are you looking at? Yeah. So Argentina has to. It's the semifinals. They can't just. They didn't score first. If Argentina scored, they would not be playing. They'd be sitting back like, come on, you guys try and score on us. That's what they did against Cape Verde. That's what they did against Switzerland, and both teams scored and equalizers. England's really got to get the ball and stop letting Argentina try. No, not the goalkeeper Pickford, damn near falling on his ass and giving up a goal. As soon as he had that little hesitate, like part where he nearly tripped and fell over himself, he should have went down and grabbed the ball immediately because Argentina was bailing in on him to try and get the ball away from him, and it almost cost y'all an equalization. 30 minutes left in regulation plus stoppage time, which will be about 6 minutes. It's good grief, man. Probably going to take one of the metal backs off who have a yellow card right now. I would have kicked that ball out just so you can get the player in who's supposed to be coming in. 53% Argentina, 39. Gonna happen like that. No, Romario and Montiel are both still on the mat on the game, which it's interesting. You have two guys sitting on yellows that they can't, and those guys really can't really play aggressively because if they do, they get another yellow, they're off. I don't like the fact that it feels like England's going to try and do what they did against Mexico and just okay, we got our lead, poke the bus. I don't like that. Kick that ball. Oh, that's going to be a goal kick. Like get everyone off the pitch and on the box and kick that thing all the way down the other side of the field and try and get a fucking chance or something to make this 2-0. Like with how this World Cup has gone, why the hell are you gonna sit there and try and poke the bus and try to play defense after getting one goal? 1-0 lead is not safe in the World Cup. Again. Into the far side. Declan Rice with a good shot. Oh. This is gonna. He's back up. 13 fouls to 8, by the way. What was that, man? Why would you even be like, oh, try to get it back to Messi. Not going to happen. That's going to be a corner. I mean, it could be. I'm pretty sure Messi doesn't want to play in the third place playoff unless, the only thing that he can still play for at that time is the Golden Boot. And it's funny, it would be very weird if England wins this one, and because the two guys who are winning the Golden Boot will be in the third place match, unless Kane and Bellingham score in the finals. Like nobody in the final game would be winning up for the Golden Boot unless Kane and Bellingham were to go out there and get a bunch of goals in the finals. Like Bellingham has to get 2 here, Kane has to get 2 here, just to tie Mbappe and Messi, who are both at 8. Nice save. That's a foul. That's got to be a second hydration break. And for the second time, he's calling for the hydration break. Just got that nice save. America, Canada, okay. It's listen. FIFA wanted to make a little bit of extra money, even though they're making extra money because they get more games because we had a round of 32, and we had 16 more teams added. So yeah, like if they don't have hydration breaks in the next one, it would definitely make sense why they would want to have 30, 64 teams instead of only 48, because that's more ad revenue for start of the game, midway, halfway, halftime, and end of the game, stuff like that, and all that. If they keep the hydration breaks in, which I fully expect them to do because that's a lot of money they get, especially on the American side, then yeah, 128 passes to 276 passes, 7 fouls to 7 shots to 5, 3 on target for England, 2 for Argentina. 14 fouls to 9, 2 yellows to 1, no reds, offside, 5 corners to 1. Yeah. I think the first time I've actually saw one of the goalkeepers saying, "Hey, yeah, it's time to hydration break." That was a great save. So 20 minutes plus stoppage time, which will definitely probably be about 6 minutes. England's got to get the ball. They got to go down. They need another goal. Because just trying to play defense, it worked against Mexico. It's not going to continue to. It will not be. This match would not end 1-0. Yeah, but they're letting Argentina. Like, this is the hydration break. It's time for England to come out and stop just trying to park the bus and do what they can to just win by. And Gordon's coming off. Man who scored the goal is off. Here comes Consa. Consa. You cannot just sit there and park the bunch against Argentina because something will happen and they'll score. You need to go and actually make an effort to score. The Paul's coming in. They're bringing in 3. They're bringing in 3. They're bringing in almost all their subs at the break, which is a smart thing to do because it does take away. It does take away a lot of stoppage time though if you get all your subs in then. England needs a second goal. I hate this mentality of we got a goal, we don't need to get any more. Like, obviously in the group stage, goal differential matters. That's why you try and get as many goals as possible. But like this whole we got to go try and see if the other team can score on us is such a bad mentality. It's why people believe that Switzerland and Cape Verde, like Argentina, struggled against them because they didn't try. They didn't try. I love the fact that Egypt, who went up 2-0 before all this stuff happened in the end of that game, and didn't just play to have a goal and that's it. They wanted to actually try to win and not just play defense for this the whole time. England needs to get the ball back and they need to go score. Now we get down to like the stoppage time and stuff. I guess you can say, oh yeah, let's get our defenders in here and let's just play defense. But it's way too much time. Way way too much time. They're not like England's got to not let them do anything. Let the match like there we go. Argentina's coming to try and get that equalizer. Like it'll be very interesting. Yeah. It'd be funny if Argentina lost this. The 2 top guys going for the Golden Boot would be in the third place match. Like for reals, man, that would be crazy. Like the Golden Boot won't even be decided in the finals unless Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane go out and score a bunch of goals. Wow, great defense, but like you got to do something else. You can't just be like 1-0. 1-0 should not be good enough for either team if you score first. It is such a bad. That's just bad mentality, really. That being said, obviously, if Argentina was up 1-0, they would we would not be on this side of the pitch. We'd be on the other. and them trying to see if England gets get an equalizer. I don't like that mentality. It's something that really takes away from the game. Yeah, you got a goal. Go get another one. Get another one. Get it to 3-0. 3-0. It's basically, I think they would take, like with that last sub, I think Argentina would take Messi out and be like, yep. Argentina's going to score if England doesn't do something. They're just letting Argentina do whatever they want. Again, the park the bus, you got 2 goals. You don't need to score again. That's fine. Not here. You need to score. You need to go get another goal. This mentality is the semifinals 1-0 is good enough. It's not. Argentina's going to show you if they score. Like 15 minutes is a long time. If we get a one, if Argentina does come back, we're getting extra time. We're absolutely getting extra time. Pickford almost lost the ball there. But like, telling you right now, kick the ball all the way down the other side of the field. Make Argentina come back and get it. Get that ball on the offensive side of the pitch. They did. Post saved them from being tied. But yeah, if Argentina equalizes, this is going to extra time. Absolutely going to extra time. And Argentina won't actually try for a win until at least the second half, like they did against Switzerland. And these commentators were like, "Oh, this is just how great Argentina is. They find a way." And like, nah, man. Like not trying. And unlike Switzerland, I'm pretty sure we would go to penalties if 1-1 possibly. Wide. England's is offside, I guess. Missed it completely. Got lucky. Kick it to where it don't go out of bounds and trying to get it to your man down the side of the pitch. Like you got to do better than just like, oh, let's let Argentina try to come back on us. It's ridiculous. Oh, it's so ridiculous. You got that first goal. Go try to get another. Oh, you're gonna get another sub. Nice stop there. Ref doesn't see that there's a sub coming in, I guess. Argentina will equalize, and then we'll go to extra time. And then we'll see what happens there. Bellingham gotta go. Nice stop. Rogers, I think it was not Bellingham, Rogers. Yeah. Need stuff like that. You can't just continue to go, oh, let's play on the defense. No, don't do that. Enough of that. The issue with these teams is like now you have players wanting to be the hero. Yeah, Gordon got the first goal. Now you want to like just try and be the one that's like, oh, I'll get the goal instead of Polly passing up a good chance. Like, stop with this mindset, man. Now, Argentina hasn't scored yet, but there's at least 16 minutes of time left. I'm pretty sure, even though England's only made one sub, and most of the sub, it might be 5 minutes, maybe 4 minutes. Run down and get that goalkeeper and make sure he has to he can't just sit there. Like, press them. Don't let them come to your side of the pitch. Even if we're like 6 minutes of like three in stoppage time, we've had multiple. We've had like probably 30 goals that have happened in stoppage time. Don't let them have the ball. Get the ball back. It's just so ridiculous how this has been for this World Cup and these. But you got to do it with Messi. You got to just like that's what Egypt did for 80 minutes of that match against Argentina. Foul on the sorry came down. I don't know. You could have got a foul on any of the guys in the box. That was just nasty. And near bicycle kick too. It looks like whoever it was is off another side of the pitch. Tagliafico's out and Martinez is in. Oh, they took out Martinez but kept Romero in, so Romero still could end up being like he has to play nice and easy. Oh, changes coming on. It looks like in comes another one. Come the subs. He's a tall dude. He a tall dude. 6'7". You don't see many 6'7" playing football. Declan Rice coming off. That's usually what happens here. Burns on, O'Reilly's on. You need to get another goal, England, if you want to ensure that you're going to win this. We're in the danger zone here. We're getting close to that time where like bullshit can happen with Argentina. You need to go get another goal. Don't let this go to. Don't just play defense on this. And he kicked it right out because, of course, he did. Oh my! That's what they're gonna do. You're gonna sit there and play defense. Not even fucking try. I don't like the fact that this is how this comes down to. I need to see somebody trying on England. Like, don't let Argentina have anything. Get the ball away from and go the other end. Like, you want to get to the finals. You're not playing like you want to get to the fucking finals. Like, this performance, in my opinion, is not good enough. Like, this performance for Argentina, Argentina did the same thing against Switzerland. Though they did the exact same thing against Switzerland. Switzerland did equalize. Like, one goal should not be good enough. He tried something, didn't get it. Uh, Again, out of bounds. What a I get why he's kicking out of bounds because it's all the way at the other side. You have to throw it in and come back the other way. But what are you doing? Yeah, you waste a minute and a half, maybe two, for Argentina. But still, 10-5 on shots, 3 attempts on target, 2 on target. You're tiring out your backfield instead of trying to make like waste that. That's not a great like. If Pickford had to go short. Again, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? This is what happens when you don't play to fucking win, you play to not lose. That's what is happening here. Like, this is why I fucking hate the way this is. In Argentina did it against Cape Verde. Cape Verde ended up scoring. They go to extra time. Argentina scores. Cape Verde scores again. Argentina has to find a third one. Argentina versus Switzerland. They score one relatively early, and then they sit on the fucking ball and dare Switzerland to score. They do. They have to go to extra time. Even when Argentina was up a man, they still didn't fucking try until the second half of extra time. Why do we fucking do this shit? This is the thing that annoys me about football and why it's like one of those things that just annoys me. This is the World Cup semifinal. Why the fuck are you not doing your best to get the ball to the other end to score? Now it's 1-1. You're most likely going to go the extra time unless Argentina decides they want to try and push again, because you're like, oh, 1-0 is not good enough. That's all they do. That's what Argentina did against Switzerland. Argentina did not struggle against Switzerland. They sat back and dared Switzerland to score on them, and they did. And they did. England did the same exact thing here. Stop sitting back and actually and oh my god, it's so fucking annoying. This is the biggest issue I have with this sport, is that they do this. Like, Argentina wasn't struggling. England wasn't struggling. England decided, let's see if they can get a goal on us. Why? Spain won't. No. Spain will not, nor should they. Lamine Yamal's still trying to get his first goal in the World Cup, and he might do it in the finals. This is what pisses me off. Argentina has not played good because that's what they did against Switzerland. That's what they did against Cape Verde, and both of those matches went to extra time. It's so fucking ridiculous. What are you doing? Like, if England doesn't win this, it's their own damn fault. Instead of actually taking the effort, you spent 30 minutes and a hydration break sitting back, letting Argentina do whatever the fuck they want because you're like, oh, it worked against Mexico, it's gonna work here, and it didn't. And look what happened. Yeah, I think Argentina's gonna push to try and win this now. Because why go to extra time? If England loses this matchup, it's their own fault. It's their own damn fault. Because they had the lead and just sat on it. They didn't even try. They're like, dare you to score. Come on, do something here. Why? Why are we doing this? Had maybe one chance since they scored. Yeah, he's concussed. Possibly. Like, oh my god. Like, this is 1-1 because England decided they were going. Probably. Saka should. He still have two subs. But it's so goddamn annoying to see this. It's happened in all the the only match that Argentina actually tried because they had to was the match against Egypt because Egypt was up for 80 minutes, like a good bit of that match. Yeah, he probably got a concussion. There was no call whatsoever. This is the World Cup semifinals, and you're playing like it's another day in the Premier League or in whatever league you play in. That a 1-0 lead is safe because you're the better team. You're a better team. The other team you're playing is probably going to be on the way to regulation, and they're not going to be able to do anything. This is the World Cup semifinals. Why are we playing like that? Well, I mean, yeah, Kane hasn't like. Then the thing of it is, I didn't expect them to get like they weren't going to get all the touches that they wanted to. Kane's had a touch or two. Bellingham not been able to do much, and that's because Argentina won't let them. But there is no excuse to sit there and just sit on the ball. No fucking excuse to sit on the ball and play back. You go up on Argentina, you force them to make mistakes, and you take the ball and try and score a second. Why the fuck are we playing like this? I'm so sick of that. Argentina does the same thing. It's ridiculous. If Argentina wins this, it's because England didn't capitalize and they didn't even try. 9 minutes of stoppage time. We're gonna probably see an end here. And the thing of it is, it's 1-1. Argentina will probably not put much effort in unless England gives them a chance. Uh, boy. Yeah, they brought like England literally brought defenders on to more defenders on so they could try and hold a 1-0 lead. Why would you do that this late? This isn't like you're playing Uzbekistan. You're not playing Uzbekistan. You're not playing any of those other fucking teams that are like. It's just ridiculous, man. Argentina wins this game. It's fucking England's fault because they were too stupid to just sit there and not like actually do anything. Off the post. Stop there. Match is still going. Game is still going. Too easy. This is England's fault. This is England's fault because they went for 30 minutes, like 30 minutes and a hydration break, and did absolutely fuck all. They did nothing for 30 minutes, but let Argentina do whatever they wanted, and now they're down. And now people are gonna pretend like Argentina is this great fucking team, one of the best teams out there, when England didn't do a damn thing for 30 minutes of play and a hydration break. That's why they're losing. And they deserve to lose if that's how they're going to play. Argentina going to try and do the same thing against Spain and probably end up losing. It's just so ridiculous. Why are we doing this? It's and again, this is what it's just because England decided they weren't going to do a damn thing on offense. And then all the subs have been, let's bring in defenders to defend. Why? What the hell are we doing here? What the hell are we doing here? Like, it's just so dumb. They haven't played like they gave a like. Oh well, one's good enough. 1-0's good enough. This isn't the middle of a. This isn't like Manchester City versus I don't know the Wolverhampton, who's been relegated, and I'm just throwing out names that I can think of. And Manchester City is at 1-0. They're the much superior team to Wolverhampton and all that. It's like, what are we doing here? England cost themselves because they didn't try after they got that goal. Argentina, and that's the thing, Argentina would have been the same way. If Argentina would have been at 1-0, they would have been the same way. They would have sat back. They would have sat back and they wouldn't have done a damn thing for a good portion of the match. Oh, now they want to put in effort because they have to. Like, what are we? You know, it's just so frustrating. Why are these two teams that are supposed to be? It's like, why are we taking? Like, I hate the fact that they do that. They're bringing in guys who probably should have been in already. Yeah, and it's going to be Argentina moving on more than likely. Like, it's just so fucking how this is going. Why do they need to? They're gonna lose because they're dumb. If they play like this for the 30 minutes in between their goal and Argentina's goal, I guarantee you they're probably up by more than one goal. Guarantee you they have a lead, and guarantee you that this is a totally different game. But for whatever reason, just like Argentina did against Switzerland, even when they were up a man, even when they were up a man, Argentina played like they didn't give a they would just wait till extra time. Like, oh, it's so frustrating to see this. It's so frustrating. See a team that got the goal first. Has done it in 2 of the knockout round matches. Why are we doing that? And Argentina's going to go to the finals because of just stupidity. I think with France Argentina again. Yeah, well, France decided to play their worst match in the entire tournament, and Spain was just too good. Oh my god, man. Like, just Argentina wins because England decided that, I think, yeah, 1-0 is good enough. That's how Argentina played. That's how England played after the 55th minute. Oh, let's get the first goal and that's going to be fine. Now, if it was 0-0 and we're going into stoppage time and it's like England picks up a goal, okay, I can understand that. Not with 35, with like so much time left, with like 40 minutes left, 43 minutes, 44 minutes left. It's so ridiculous that you decided that we're just going to let Argentina keep pushing and we're not even going to fucking try. And now you have to play desperate. Now you're playing your game. It's like, oh my god. It's gonna be over, and England lost because they decided they didn't want to play to win. You play not to lose. This is what happens 95% of the time. There's no way they're gonna end up scoring this late. It's gonna be exactly. It's like this is the thing that annoys me about this sport. This is the issue I have with this sport. Is you have it's the if this is the group stage and you're up 1-0 on a team that you should absolutely be beating, okay, fine, whatever. This is the semi-finals. You're going to play for the finals, for the big old ugly gold trophy, the little tiny gold trophy that everybody wants to win, and you get a goal and you sit back and do nothing for 30 minutes, a hydration break as well in that, and expect to win? Are you kidding me? And you literally gave the other team momentum. And people are going to sit there and say, oh, Argentina stole this one. No, they didn't. Argentina didn't play how they were supposed to, and England decided they didn't give a fuck about going and get another goal. That hydration break, Thomas Tuchel should have went to them and was like, what are y'all doing? Go out and get another goal. None of this, enough of this shit where you're sitting there back and not doing anything. Go get another goal, win this thing. But they didn't. That's what they get. Messi did not score in the last two games, by the way. Messi did not score in the quarterfinals or semifinals after scoring 8 goals in this World Cup. I'm pretty sure him and well him and what they get for losing for not doing anything. Like, it's the 90 plus second. It's like spitting in stoppage time. Why are we gonna just now start doing something? Yep. What they get though, it should have been like, why would you sit there and play like that? And Argentina won this. Argentina won this one fair and square, basically, plain and simple. England sat back, got 1 goal, and said for 30 minutes, "Yeah, we're good, we're good." In the semifinals, in a game where you're playing in the #1 team in rankings, you're #4, and you play like that for the last 30 minutes and do nothing. Garbage, absolute garbage. There's your final four. There's how it goes right there. Crap, I didn't fix something. I gotta. But that was just terrible. What are we doing? And England deserves to go to the third place match because they didn't even. That annoys me. See, there we go, better. Yep, there you go. Spain versus Argentina, France versus England. Oh my God, why? Like all the controversy, like all the missed calls on both sides. By the way, to anybody who wants to sit there and say this was stolen from England, Argentina had 15 fouls. They had 3 yellow cards. England had 11 fouls and 1 yellow card. England sat on the ball, sat back, and did nothing for 30 minutes, and hope and basically daring Argentina to score. Did they not watch them? Did they not watch the other games? What are we doing? Just bad football for 30 minutes. You get a goal and you're like, that's fair, that's good. I hate it. I absolutely hate it, and this is one thing that gets on my nerves about football is that you do this. Like if you're in the middle of the middle of the season of Premier League or whatever league you watch, and you're up 1-0 on a team that you're vastly superior against, no one expects you to win, and you have a 9 out of 10 defense, and their offense is like a 4 out of 10. Okay, fine, not the World Cup semifinals. No, that was stupid. As soon as they got that goal, that first goal. Argentina had all the momentum, and they just needed one more goal, and they got it. And the fact that Lionel Messi, who has 8 goals in this thing, Mbappe didn't go as well either. Like I'm pretty sure Messi and Mbappe are tied. Well, they're tied with goals, and I'm pretty sure they're tied with assists. So, like, if neither one of them do anything in the third place game in the World Cup and their teams, like whatever, I think they would share the golden boot. I think that's how that goes. But yeah, that just frustrates me. Argentina wasn't the better team. Like if England actually put the fucking effort in, they would be going on. I don't know what Thomas do. I would absolutely like if I'm the British media, I'm asking Thomas Tuchel, why did you guys all sit back and do nothing for 30 minutes while you just let them attack you? Why did your team not go ahead? Why did your team not try to get the ball away from them and go down the other side of the pitch? If you want to play keep away, like they should be playing keep away, not let's let Argentina do what they want and we'll see if they can score. That worked against Mexico because Mexico is below you on rankings and below you in talent. That's not going to work against. That wouldn't work against France. That wouldn't work against Spain. It ain't going to work against Argentina. Why the fuck would you do that? I don't understand it. Just bad football by England after they scored in the 55th minute. Just so bad. I don't know, man. Just absolute disgusting football from them. Well, they're going to be playing in the third game match. I don't even know if I'll be able to do that one. I have to see something. But yeah, thank you, Victini, for coming in and watching how England just imploded on themselves. I'll be back later for Dynamite. Until